let me tell you guys what just happened. I was preparing to film and Cam spilled my coffee on a good portion of the table, on the floor. And quite frankly, I can't be upset with her because she has a random fever out of nowhere and like her gums hurt. So I have to be nice about it. I have to grab a new one of my little triangular powder puffs because when she spilled the coffee, she spilled it on the one that I've been using for the past like 3 days. I could have used it for a good week at this point, but no. And I only have 2 left, so I have to place another order off of Amazon. Those of you wondering where I get my powder puffs, girl, get them off of Amazon. It's like $8 to $10, maybe less, $6. It really depends on what seller you go for, and they're amazing. They fit this corner and they just do the most for you. And I'm gonna have it do the most for my makeup right about now. Plus Ty has a half a day, so I somehow need to film this video while Cam is sleeping and make sure I get out of here on time to go get my tie. I teased, not even teased, like I have a crimper and I crimped like the innards of my hair because it's all flat, but I really don't feel like washing her, so it's kind of like anyway, let's zoom in. We are gonna play around with P Louise items today and let's see what we can come up with. I have 2 palettes to play with, but it's kind of like I don't know which one to go with because I know you guys love color, so I could go with this palette over here. Oh my god. Train wreck. So because of the pops of colors, I can go with this palette over here and kind of do the shade Karma with some of Unfaithful, and that would be amazing because it's just right. But my last 2 tutorials and like try-ons consisted of like color. I did green and orange, so maybe I should go with something natural like this so we can try this palette. And because P Louise has really pigmented beautiful eyeshadows, we're gonna work on the eyes first and then I'll do the face afterwards. But I want to try their brow gel. I'm curious to see what products will be featured in the October box. The October box has not been mailed out yet. Their budget box, I believe it just sold out. I'm gonna do one of these. I don't this is the Defined Mini and it is a eyebrow gel. I'm gonna comb it through since I haven't put my face on yet. See how tiny she is? Let's comb her through, make sure we're saturating the hair completely, and then I'm gonna comb up. This is a really nice size, like shape of the applicator. Doesn't look any different, kind of, but it doesn't. I don't know if this is gonna be greasy, oily, if it's gonna set and get hard or not, so we're gonna apply it on both of the brows. And then, oh my god, my washing machine is making noise. It's like draining the water. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's kind of annoying to me. So I am going to kind of leave this on the brow, allow it to set if it sets. This is the first time I try P Louise like actual products other than the eyeshadows at this point, so we shall see how that works. And it's kind of cold, but it's not cold, so that's why I did short sleeved turtleneck, and I love it. I have a few of the P Louise paints now. This is the cosmetic paint in the shade Walk This Way, so I feel like this is what we're gonna apply on the eye. And I remember the last time I used this, it was so freaking pigmented and insane, so I'm gonna like just drag a smidge on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna use a flat synthetic brush to apply this all over the lid very lightly. This lasted on my lips. If you recall when I did the unboxing of the mystery box, this lasted on my lips so freaking long. I was able to eat a salad and everything, and the product did not budge. I ended up taking it off with a cleansing balm. It was so good. So I'm impressed with it so far. The brow gel is greasy and it's not set quite yet. Ooh, that rhymed. So I am going to make sure I apply this base on the eye. I've gotten questions on how it is that these bases are supposed to be used. So essentially you can use these all over the lid the way I'm doing now and just kind of leave it alone, and it shouldn't budge, it shouldn't move. You can apply, if it's an appropriate shade, you can apply some as contour, as blush. You can use it as a lippy, like this one. I applied it all over my lips at one point because it was freaking awesome as a lip shade. So in essence, these are paints that you can just use to paint your face. But of course, you can definitely go in with eyeshadow on top of it and it should look absolutely phenom. So I am gonna go in with, oh my god, I think I'm gonna use the shimmer off of Ride or Die, and I'm gonna, that is insanely pigmented. Like when I picked up with the brush, I wasn't gonna say anything because I wanted to wait and see what happened. And I was gonna tell you guys like, oh, well, it's not picking up all that great on the brush. Oh my, I'm glad I stayed quiet. That is pigmented. Once, like, I didn't even have to go back into the pan and my lid is completely covered. I'm gonna do it again. So look, when you look at the brush, it doesn't look like it has a lot of product, and you would think, oh no, like I'm gonna have to dip back in, but you don't. You do not have to. This is amazing. Okay, I love her. Anyway, I was gonna tell you guys something. So and I feel dumb, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So my husband complimented me today and said, you're looking so much slimmer. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip into the peachy shade. It's like an orangey peach off of Ride or Die. And what's funny is Ty looked at him and goes, Dad, you called her fat. And he's like, I didn't say that. I said she looks slimmer. And it was just a hilarious moment, because Ty automatically went to defend me, and I'm like, no, that was an absolute compliment. Thank you very much. And it's a series of things, and this is why I'm like, I feel stupid, but I'm gonna share anyway. So after you have a baby, your body changes, you know that, right? Like, and just certain organs don't work the same, and it's just hard to kind of get yourself back to what you're used to. And so Cam is 1.5 years, and I still have not been able to kind of like target my body in the appropriate way to get myself moving like a proper engine. I've been doing a lot of research and all of that, and it's quite funny because TikTok, although they teach you a lot of TikTok hacks and all this mess that sometimes it's just crazy, TikTok has also kind of guided me in the proper direction. I'm gonna use this very same brush, and I'm gonna go into this really dark brown off of the right arm. You guys, if you haven't tried P Louise, you absolutely need to. I feel like the quality is absolutely there, but at the same time, if you're gonna buy one product at a time, it can get expensive, especially with shipping. So you might as well try to get a budget box when they launch again at the beginning of the following month, or try to like get the subscription, because it can get a little pricey when you really look at it on a monthly, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get several products for that one price, and it's absolutely worth it. So yeah, I'm just darkening like the outer end, and then I'm applying that onto the crease. Did not go back into the pan. I am just blending whatever pigment I already picked up all over the eye, because I don't want it to be a smoky eye. I want it to be kind of like wearable, but I also want some depth to the eye. So anyway, TikTok has most definitely guided me like in a proper direction, I guess, because I started looking at what I eat and my intake and all of that, and how I feel bloated and uncomfortable, and I decided I was going to detox my body. But the first thing I needed to do is make sure that I got the appropriate amount of fiber intake on a day-to-day basis instead of taking supplements, which I was taking. It's weird because I started taking supplements and my body started changing in a way where I was feeling grossed out 24/7. So that doesn't feel amazing, right? Let me tell you how taking in fiber every single day prior to every meal has made me feel less like swollen. I can see it in my face. I'm less swollen. I feel it in my body. And when I look in front of a mirror and I move around and stuff, I feel less bloated. Am I skinny? No. You know, I don't think I'll go back to being as skinny as I was prior to Cam, and I'm okay with that. I will slim down some. I've lost a few pounds with that fiber, and I'm still eating what I would typically eat anyway. So my vegetables, and I'm eating, you know, my rice, my beans. I'm still eating bread. So I haven't really changed my diet too much. I don't really eat junk food, so it doesn't matter. But I haven't made a huge difference on what I eat, except I've included more fiber in my diet, and my body is loving it. Okay, the eyes are looking so good right now. It's like super wearable, very light, but still like, you know, not very natural. So I'm liking that. I think I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna dip into that dark shade, and I'm gonna drag some down here. I know I haven't applied my concealer or anything, and it still works. I promise you, it's still gonna look fab. I'm gonna do one of these, dip in once and apply on the other side. That way we can move on to foundation and stuff like that. For primer, I'm gonna use the P Louise Hydrate Primer. I got it in a previous box, and this primer is actually really nice. I am gonna get myself ready. I mean, since my makeup is going to be on, I might as well film something else today. Something that'll be fun. Okay, my brows are not as greasy. It feels like it's a wax. It feels waxy. Okay, I'm not mad at that. It kind of works because they're not like crunchy. See, this is like, it's there. It's there and it's not gonna go anywhere. I feel like I want to do like a mini little PR haul because I've been getting so many packages this week. I'm gonna use my ABH foundation. If you're wondering, it is the Luminous Foundation in 345C. It is the shade that works for me. And I'm gonna do just the one pump because I feel like I don't want to overdo the coverage today. Okay, when it comes to concealer, since I've already applied a little bit of that brown under the eye, I apply the concealer slightly below where I normally would, and I would blend across from that, leaving that depth of that pigment under the eye. See what I'm saying? And there's no obstruction, it still works. Plus, if you use a shimmer shadow the way I did and you got any fallout from it, which I only got like a little bit from blending, your concealer and your sponge is gonna work like a little mini eraser. I'm going like this because it almost feels like my brows have product on it, but they haven't really, I don't know, they're not like frozen. I'm switching up my setting powder. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in number 2 medium. I'm gonna tap some of that down here. There's nothing like a fresh, brand new, super clean little powder puff. It's just amazing. I'm gonna use my ColourPop bronzer because I haven't gotten a bronzer or a like a blush. Although there is a product that I can use as a blush today, so I am going to. But specifically like highlighter and a blush I haven't gotten in any of my P Louise boxes. So I'm kind of hoping that at some point they feature maybe like a palette or something like that that will allow me to use all over my face. That would be absolutely amazing. So far their product is really good, so I cannot complain, but you know, I kind of want to try more, you know. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, yes, the giveaway is officially closed. It closed last night, so I will be choosing the winner later on today. I just kind of have to go through the entries and stuff, make sure that everyone that entered has followed the rules so that they would actually qualify, and then in the next video I will be announcing who the winner is. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, that you have hit that notification bell selecting all notifications. That way YouTube lets you know every single time I upload a brand new video here on the tube. Whenever I do community updates, YouTube will let you know about that too. And while you're at it, please hit that like button. It really, really helps me out. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt. I've never used one of these, like it just in general, like today's the first time I use it on my eyes. So I'm gonna try the Cosmetic Base by P Louise. This one is in the shade Flashes of Color, I think that's what it's called, or Inject. Oh man, I could have gone orangey. Should I have got... It's been decided we're gonna go orange. I'm gonna go with that little bit. Let's see how this works out. Hopefully it is not... Ooh. I'm gonna do 2 dots and then I'm gonna blend those out. Oh shoot. Oh, but that's pretty... Okay, blend it out really quickly before it sets. We're gonna diffuse this. I should have done 1 dot instead of 2. I mean, when it comes to pigmentation and blendability, it does not disappoint, but I almost messed this look up. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm glad I went orange. I love this. It's really pretty. I did 2 dots instead of 1. I'm gonna go in with no additional product and my little powder puff, and I'm gonna go right on top of it. So this collects enough product to where you can go kind of go back in if you wanted to. So I'm gonna do one of these with whatever powder is left to kind of diffuse, and it does a job, and it's good. It's good to go. I'm gonna attempt to fill my brows in with this micro needling pen. It is the, oh, I said micro needling, didn't I? It is the Brow Micro Filling Pen by Benefit Cosmetics in Deep Brown. Maybe I'm already set in my ways, but I feel like my brows turn out so much better whenever I do them the regular way that I do them. And this is the first time I'm trying this product here, so I'm gonna play around with it a little more. I will say this though, I feel like once it wasn't feeling oily or greasy, and it kind of said it was very waxy, and when I went in with a pencil, I ended up using my ColourPop pencil, it like gripped onto that pencil and it made this waxy. So I feel like it's gonna sit and it's not gonna move around. It's just a matter of mastering this product because I got used to my routine in my way, but as a makeup artist, you know, I have to try new product and create new routines. It is not a definite no, it's just a matter of trying to figure her out and what's gonna work best for me and my brows. I'm gonna apply some mascara really quickly. I'm gonna use the Essence, the Curl and Volume Mascara. It's the pink one. Focus on my bottom lashes. It looks like I really smoked the hell out of the bottom, but I really did it. So my trick is this: whenever I don't wanna go in with an eyeliner, I really don't wanna smoke out the bottom lash line. I kinda want you guys to see whatever I applied and then that's it. But I want that drama. I will take my mascara and I would press her against the actual skin on my eye and rub that back and forth. So I don't just apply on the actual lashes, I apply it on my skin as well, kind of like smudging as I go. And I'm smoking out the bottom lash line without putting too much effort or without the possibility of looking like a raccoon and overdoing the mascara. So if you wanted to do like a kind of like a bottom smoky lash situation and you're just not sure how to achieve that without messing it up because you're new to makeup, that's perfectly fine. Just do that. Take your mascara and kind of lightly smudge it onto your lashes, and that allows you to skip on even applying liner. And but of course you can do that at the top too, but look at that drama. Just mascara. That's it. I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara to the top because of the fact that we're going in with falsies, of course. The eyes are super pretty and simple, so I'm gonna go in with something light but still fluffy. These are by the AOA. They're only $1.55, girl. These are 3D foam minks, and these are in the style Anastasia. I'm gonna let my lashes sit for a second. I am gonna move on to lips. Oh, I already pulled it out. I'm gonna use a lip liner by P Louise. They're absolutely amazing. Believe it or not, P Louise has made me put down my Dragon Beauty 2.0 CC, okay? Like, I had not put this down. This was the only lip liner that I was pretty much using on a day-to-day basis for months and months, a good 6 months at that point. And then P Louise sent this over, and then that went out the window. I still love her a lot, but this shade is just so pretty. This is in Mark My Words. Look how pretty that shade is. It is so wearable. You can do pinks with this. You can do browns with this. You can do peaches with this color. It's so good. I'm gonna move on and apply my very first P Louise lippy, like actual lippy. This is a lip drip. It is a lip gloss, but it's highly pigmented. It is in the shade Copper Cuddle. Now, when I did the unboxing and I read copper, I was like, oh no, it's gonna be super shimmery and it's gonna be too much on the lip. It wasn't. I've never heard of anything being named copper yet. It's a flat pigmented shade, so it has no glitter to it. I completely forgot about this lippy. Like, I was going to use the pinky base as a lipstick because I forgot that I had this lip gloss. Oh my god, let me fix my lashes. All right, my lashes are tucked in place. The eyes are done. The lippy is pretty, and I think I'm more obsessed with this blush over anything. And I think it's mainly because it's not actually a blush, but it is such a beautifully formulated, multitaskable product. You can use your imagination and run with it. So here is the completed look. I think it came together fairly well. It was really easy to work with. I'm really happy with my budget box, the mystery box, the items. Don't forget that whoever the winner is, if you're following me on my vlog channel, you will also get a few P Louise products, which is really exciting because a lot of you guys have not tried P Louise in the past like me. So I'm so happy that I'm able to kind of share with you guys. I most definitely want to create a look featuring these top shades up here because she's so beautiful, and when I swatched her, she swatched so nicely. What do you guys think? Have you signed up for the P Louise box? Have you tried P Louise before? If you have, what is your favorite item? Please don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps me out. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.